Good morning. This is Navy Old Salt Gamer, back on Mars for fun. So I made a lot of improvements. I've been working on the game a whole lot. Um, that's a battery there, the typical solar panels that are tracking. I haven't set up food yet because I haven't had to. On the inside, I got my manufacturing all set up. Got some storage, got my computer, got my hydroponics set up. I do not have that going yet because I got quite a bit of food left over. Water's ready to go as soon as I need it. So there you go. Got my tool printer, microwave. Everything's set up pretty good inside. This is calling this my starter base. And this is what I'm doing for fun. Now I'm kind of limited a little bit on what I can do because of the cladding. But when they put me here, they said they're going to terraform this. And they said, oh, by the way, your base is going to be underwater. Oh, I wanted to call this a submarine, turning out more like an ark because of the cladding limitations. But there you go. I am making a naval vessel designed to float on the water when they flood this. So I got the first floor pretty much done. I may change this to be all the same frames under here, but I figured maybe it would be easier to get wires through if I left some of it. What the heck is that? Oh, I got some patchwork to do up there yet, no big deal. Again, under construction. So this will be my engineering deck, always underwater. The poor people that get torpedoed and drowned are always under the water line, and they're always firemen, engine men. Kind of sad in a way. You can put a ladder here. Now let's jump up here. So this is my main deck. Now, I put iron frames in here. I've actually been ripping them out so I have some more room. I rip out the iron frames, and I've been putting walls in here. And that gives me a little bit more space to work. So I have two pretty big decks that I'm going to have to work with. Got this all set up over here to put a airlock in here. Once they flood this, it's going to have to be watertight. So I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I am working this as I go up. So this floor is complete, although I may turn this into, probably not. I mean, maybe I'll put iron walls here and make it all look the same, but it's just, it's structurally sound. That's the important thing. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to rip all these frames out, which hopefully does not rip off my cladding. It hasn't yet. And then I'm going to put walls around this. Now, this is using an immense, and I mean an immense, amount of iron. I've been a mining maniac. I bet you I've gone through probably somewhere between 2,500 and 3,000 iron. This is the limitation on this, the bow with the cladding. I can't get the bow to look right. I may play with this some more. That's about all I can do. I got the more cladding app, and right now that's about all I can do. So just going to do some construction during this one. I will ask you guys to possibly give me a name for my ship. I've been debating it. So what have I got going here? Iron sheets. Yeah, I usually go out with a stack of 50 of those, so I kind of cheat here in between. I jam that in there. So there you go. I'm about to start setting this up now. I never understand these containers. The water containers seem to want to empty. I got this all hooked up. Oops, wrong one. Like I said, I've been mining and I've been going pretty far away from the base because I've been doing a lot of mining. Now the pipe network has 41. The water tank has 60, so I got like 100 liters of water. They start you out on Mars with a ton of water. So water is not going to be an issue. Where am I at here? 8. Alright, so I'm going to make some walls here. Oh, not walls, wall. There's my 50 of those back. Put that up there. I've been painting everything black. I do have I think it's called Eternal Paint mod on, where the cans don't empty. I mean, it's just annoying to go back and use one iron every time you spray 10 things. I could do 30 of those. How's my suit look here? No problem. Oop. So what I would do, I'd take it up. So, I did need the ladder. That in the auto lathe, we'll make that too here. Give me a couple seconds. I didn't show any of the mining. You guys should be happy. God. I've been a mining fool. I gotta get the mining upgrade, but I haven't gotten around to making... Get this off here. Okay, so there's my 30 iron walls I take over at a time. Ladders are in here. I'd like to use steps, really. Stairs. Is it steps or stairs that I need? One of these is really long. I think stairs is shorter. Well, let's make both. 15 iron. Holy cow. And let's make a ladder. Now, I have to build the bridge on this yet. And it's going to be a flight deck. Oops. Oh no, that was right. Let me get that out of there. There's my stairs. Yeah, that should work, I think. But I'll bring the ladder over too. There's stairs in my book. Oh, how many of those do I need? Well, I will need more of them. But the stairs tend to take up a lot of room, in my opinion. Let's see how it looks when I get it in here. Alright, so I put the stairs here. Oh, it's so much room. It's a heck of a lot easier to go up and down, but I think I'm going to go with the ladder to start with, see how it works. And we'll start our supply stash in here. Alright, so I gotta leave that one open. And get my walls here. Let's finish this deck. That one's gotta stay open. Although isn't there a wall that allows you to do that? I'll have to look into that. Now, I know this is going to be tough to build things on, but I can just stick a frame under it temporarily when I want to put something on top of it and then take it out, which is kind of silly that it lets you do that, but it lets you do that. Where am I at? Okay. And of course, you can see how many iron walls in mine. That one's already done. Okay, which is this one. Okay. So I'm going to finish this one. This floor. Oop, I missed one. I missed one here. Let me check this wall. Is there one with are there any options? No. There's a cladding or something. I'll have to look into that. There we go. So, I'm now on what I will call the main deck. I may leave this too high, but I don't think so. I think one will be enough now that I don't have to use Harvey's. I can use the Larry, and that will with that. So now's where it gets tricky, and I won't show too much more of this, just to give you an example. So I got all these iron frames. Now that's cladding, so I can't take that out. That's cladding. That's an iron frame. And then it's back to cladding. So I can't take the cladding out. I can take the iron frames out, and I think that's going to be cladding. Yeah. So we take all these out. And it's going to open up the inside of the ship quite a bit. I got a stack of frames, don't I? I'm going to have a lot of extra iron frames to build the bridge with. My battery just died. I have all my batteries, so it's no big deal. Now, these are cladding. That's the curved cladding of the ship, so now I have to take iron walls, because cladding isn't airtight, so you have to cover them. Okay, and this is going to look a little odd too. That way I can take wires and pipes through here. And this is just my preliminary design. I may modify this. The 20 more. I ran out of floors, didn't I? Iron walls. Got lots of frames. Okay, so you see what I'm doing. This is going to be another iron wall. That's cladding. I got to put an iron wall around all of that. That's why it's better to do one floor at a time, so you know what you're doing. I got to put iron walls on all this outside cladding because it's not airtight. So, and including all the ones in the back here. I don't think I did on the bottom floor, did I? I'll have to check all this stuff again. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, this is not airtight, so I gotta put iron walls there. But there you go. See what I'm doing? Let me know what you think. Of course, it's nighttime now, so you're not gonna be able to see much. But this is because of the cladding. I'm just saying it's because it's in dry dock. But if it, see, this wouldn't work for a submarine. It would work for a surface ship and make a very water dynamic, I guess you would call it. But I'll put if I decide to make this a ship, which I think I might, because it just doesn't look much like a submarine. I was kind of shooting for a submarine. Doesn't really look like it. So I will put the bridge probably towards the back. Why not? Put it way in the back here that way, once I get underway, I can see the whole ship. And I'll put a flight deck up here. For rocket supplies eventually. It's getting to be daylight again. And I'm going to try and work on the bow here a little bit. I do have some of the cladding mods will take care of that, like this one here, I think. If not, the iron walls will keep it sealed. But there's a couple flaws with the cladding. Oh, maybe I do have something I can put in there. Well, I'll take care of that. But there you go. Again, if you want to follow my journey on this, that was kind of a hard thing. My shipbuilding. Subscribe and like. I got quite a ways to go yet. And we'll see how this works out. This is actually going to be pretty roomy in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. That's a lot of room. So it's actually pretty good size inside. Who knows if I'll be even able to use it all. Maybe I can move my manufacturing in here in the long run and get rid of my starter base. That would be cool. So that's probably what I'll do. There you go. Navy Old Fuck Gamers. Probably be a quick one. Again, if you have any ideas for a name, let me know. Kind of blocky. I could try and do something more with the bow here. I don't know what. Because if I get it sealed inside, I could use cladding and do whatever I want to do out here, because it doesn't have to be airtight. It just has to look okay. And there you go. Maybe Old Salt Gamer, let me know what you think. I'm having fun with this. Like I said, it's going to be my Mars fun build. And kind of a shame you can't round all this stuff off. And I might check more cladding mods, but I only saw this one. And if you round it this way, the frame sticks out of the cladding. There's no way to just make it round. I could probably put another. I have to get more cladding, but I'll experiment with this and see if I can make that look any better. Alright, you guys have a good day. I'll be back probably when the inside of my ship is completely built. I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look much like a submarine because it's not round. I could have just went with one inside floor, but then I probably could have done that because there's a lot of room in here, but too late now. So, there's a reason I hate ladders. They're tricky. Doesn't look a whole lot. Now, you got to remember that the water line on a submarine would be about here. The rest of it would be under. So, this could be a ballistic missile submarine, because that's kind of what it looks like. They tend to be taller because you have to have the ballistic missiles in it. So maybe that's what it is. It's a... Yeah, we'll go with that. It's a ballistic missile submarine. The bow needs to be worked on. And I need diode flames and all that other stuff in there, so we'll see how that works. Okay. Maybe also on Gamer, subscribe and like, and we'll see you in the next episode.